Sale. Sorry for calling you out here all of a sudden.
You know, it's really not like you to be so apologetic, Kun.
Yeah, I guess not. All right then. Let's get on with this Ida extermination.
Welcome back to Let's Play .hack GU. All this time Kun's been busy, he's apparently actually been busy. He wants us to go to a place, so let's invite Kun, and he said leave the third person up to me. And as I've said, gonna be Alkaid. So then, with the three of us together, Kun wants to take us to Secret Mines Surpassed. There's an Ida signal here, and it's actually a pretty big area. You know what, I'm not going to use a Fairy's Orb on the first floor, because I remember what the first floor looks like. Now, this is a pretty low-level area. In fact, it doesn't say. Really? It doesn't say? Give me my minimap back. But Pooter Sticks. This area is really low level for us. And by that I mean really low level for us. I guess it helps because it's a really long area, so it's like 4 or 5 floors or some crap. So we're gonna be in here for a while. First floor is pretty short though, so there's that. I guess. If it's any consolation. It's not, I know, I'm sorry, I apologize. Onwards to the second block. Now, this one, I don't remember what it looks like. Actually, I kinda do, but I'm gonna use a Fairy's Orb anyway. So, we're gonna keep on running. Now, one thing that I mentioned at the end of the previous during the previous recording, I should say, that I wanted to get to this update, but I didn't, or I wanted to get to last update, but I didn't have the chance to. I actually wanted to talk for a moment about Alkaid. Yeah! I don't remember being this high level for this, man. I'm destroying these worse than I thought I would destroy these. But, what I wanted to ask about was, Alkaid is actually held up, so to say, as being a very tsundere character. Now, admittedly, I am no otaku. I don't entirely understand what the crap everybody's talking about. But, can I cast that spell on me, or... So, I have no real solid idea, and maybe the understanding's different, and I could quite easily be mistaken. So I want all of you to correct me on this one. But, personally, I don't see it. From what I know of tsundere characters, they have kind of a very cold, aggressive exterior towards the person that they actually like. To the point that they actually hide their feelings. They actually hide their feelings with aggression. So, say if the person is being really nice to him, the kind of thing that would make them blush and get embarrassed and the like, instead of getting embarrassed, they just get angry and a little mean. Never even so much as admitting they could possibly have feelings. I mean, I checked Wikipedia, and the definition for... Should I get around the corner here? The definition for... or Soon from tsundere comes from tsun, which means to turn away in disgust. And really, I don't see that in Alkaid at all. She was aggressive at the start, but then she warmed up as time went on. I mean, tsundere implies both of them simultaneously. What Alkaid had was just character development. And she's never been cold or aggressive or anything to Haseo. She's actually been quite openly affectionate. I mean, right there, she said, going on adventures with you is always the most fun. And that doesn't sound tsundere at all to me. Maybe people are thinking that just because she's kind of a tomboyish character, that she has to be tsundere if she likes someone, but I think that's a little silly. I'm also going to use another Fairy's Orb, because we're going up that way. No, I don't want to talk to Alkaid, I want to... Now, as one thing this game does that the previous dot hack did, or at least they appear to do it in this dungeon. It's been a while since I played through the...
I don't feel like losing today.
Or at least it seems like they do it. It's a little hard to tell right up front, and it has been a couple of years since I played through the game. Okay, you can put me to sleep. Alkaid, Coon, you guys handle it. There we go. Oh, another thing I want to add, the goblin mages in this area actually have a really smart AI. They will put you to sleep and then never attack you in any way whatsoever.
I'm getting goosebumps.
I mean, I actually had one, it may have even been that one right there, put me to sleep.
Piece of cake.
While Coon and Alkaid were taking out the little pink thing. And while they were taking out that little pink thing, the goblin never touched me. He was given oh so many opportunities to leave them alone, change who he has hate on and the like, and never did. He just wandered around aimlessly a couple times. But no, he intentionally left me alone to sleep, and I sat there waiting for Alkaid and Coon to kill both enemies. It took like 20 minutes. God dang it, I had the target on the wrong one. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about Alkaid, and it's interesting because I actually don't see any real standard personality types with Alkaid. I mean, I don't see any kind of personality type that you normally think of that you can just slap on and say, yeah, she's an example of this. I mean, she's kind of held up as being the tsundere, but really she's not. I mean, Pai is a better tsundere than Alkaid is. Haseo is a better tsundere than Alkaid is. Actually, Haseo is a pretty good tsundere for various characters. But, yeah, there's that, and I'll fully admit, I'm no otaku. I'm not huge into anime and the like, so... I mean, I like it, but I'm no... So there are people better qualified to judge this than I.
You're open.
So there we go. Am I correct in assuming this? Am I not? Am I being stupid and don't understand things? I don't know.
Justice prevails.
You know, and I've already said this, and I'm already lost again. We're on the final floor, though, so we shouldn't have to go too much further. But this is my favorite of the three games, and I honestly think the reason for that is, or one of the main reasons, okay, there's a lot of reasons. This game is just a good game. But one of the reasons for that is that you have Alkaid for most of the game. And I've already kind of railed on how most of the characters in the game I'm not really all that fond of.
There's gotta be someone better.
I mean, most of the character classes you get in the game are... You get a lot of Blade Brandiers. And for a fantasy steampunkish type game, I'd like to see something a little more obscure than a Blade Brandier. But you get like 4 Blade Brandiers. You get 3 just off the top of my head. I'm sure there's... okay, you get at least 4. You get at least 5 Blade Brandiers. And throughout all 3 games, you know how many Flick Reapers you get, the Scythe users? 1. You know how many Heavy Blades you get? None. You get somebody that's kinda close, but none. But you get 5 Blade Brandiers. So it's nice to get something that's a little more unorthodox, so to say, even if it is just a twin blade, like Alkaid. I mean, you get characters like Kuhn that are steam gunners, and that's neat for certain. But at the same time, I also don't have much use for a steam gunner in the games. And see my rant on that one back in the first game. I actually ranted about the various classes at one point.
I didn't even break a sweat.
But then there's the personality types. Just the personalities. None of the personalities in this game really jump out at me as a character that I just always want in my party.
My philosophy is to go full strength.
I mean, I always want Adley in my party. I like Pi, so I'll put Pi in my party for a lot of the time. But really, it's most of the game, and this is something I can compare to the original quadrilogy, where every one of the characters in the original quadrilogy, I loved every single character. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? It's like, oh, Marlowe wants to go into a party with ya. Heck yeah, Marlowe's awesome. Even Rachel, for Pete's sake. And we've found some Ida, so I'll continue this in a second.
Ida spotted. Be careful, Haseo.
Okay now. Come on. Come on! I'm right here! Skate!
The first time we've seen Skaith since our job extension. And not only did we power up, but so did he. He gains 2 real things from this. You notice, for one, our shots look a little bit different. They actually move a little bit faster. They also spray out a little bit more, so it's a little harder to hit a target. Now, the other thing that's done is when he does his shot, you can actually hit the shots. As a quick way to knock back the shots. And the final thing you get is a 4th hit to your combo, a long-range slash. It actually makes it feel really nice when you hit the enemy. And how normally after the 3 shots, you fly backwards. Now you fly backwards and hit him with a thing. This is just a fight with an Ana, though, so it's really nothing special. Just a quick tutorial on how Skaith has changed.
Good. That should take care of the Ida extermination for this area. Thanks for the help, Haseo. Let's get back to town.
Yeah, you'll notice I did actually hold off on using some of those attacks until I had a chance to explain them. But, let's see, as I was saying though, Just a lot of the characters in this game I'm just not nearly as fond of. Like some random guy wants me to join his party to go on an adventure. I don't know, I kinda don't like him. I kinda don't want this person in my party. But as soon as you get Alkaid, I got a character that I freaking love having in my party every chance I can get. Not only is she really useful, but she has a joyful personality to have around. And I'm running the wrong way again. And it really does take that combination. It takes a personality that you like and a class that's useful. It's like, I'd freaking have Kun in my party every 3 seconds if he had a better class. But, what are you gonna do? So, yeah, that's that, though. I really like this game, and that's just another reason for it, that you get Alkaid, for Pete's sake. I cannot say enough good things about Alkaid. I freaking love Alkaid. So, there's that for you. Now, having vanquished the Ida, we could leave however we want, but the finish to the dungeon is right over here, so we might as well get what's in the beast statue. Wrath Talon, weapon for Pi. We're done here, though.
Well, see you later.
Wow, that dungeon was actually much quicker than I expected. I probably could have combined this with the previous update. Whoops. Oh well. Wow, 115 battles? I'm gonna check up on this.
Crimson versus.
I wasn't paying attention. What were my win rates? Okay, let's check the log. I'm losing against Shield because the trend has changed. So what beats Shield? Is it Assault? I think Assault beats Shield. Okay, so that changed to Assault. Assault beats Shield. Sniper beats Assault. Shield beats Assault. Or no, Shield beats Sniper. I had my Sniper one registered, right? And then they're going to Shield, so that beats me, so I should go to... You know what? That sounds legitimate. Nothing too terribly new here. As you see movies, you unlock movies as you talk to Death Grunty and fill up the Book of 1000. You'll notice some of them have a question mark, which means I've unlocked it, but it hasn't happened yet. This one just happened, so we can watch it. I'm not going to make y'all sit through that again. Came out here, though, so let's check our mail. Okay, message from Kun and Alkaid. Kun is right. Things need to be done. We can't stand still. Yada was speaking at least enough truth for that, but the way he's doing things, it's still so passive. Like he's studying it, as opposed to trying to find a solution. Now, I know some studying is in order, but still, something doesn't feel quite right. Ah, well. And Alkaid! This one's important. Someone knows what happened to Sirius, but what happened to Sirius was Ida. So the only people that could tell her what happened is somebody who knows about Ida. I don't like the odds. I don't like how that one sounds. We may be running into somebody less than trustworthy. I can't think of many people that know about Ida that would do something like this. Theta Hidden Forbidden Battlefield.
reason for Sirius's odd behavior is Ida. I've got a bad feeling. I'll follow Alkaid.
Post haste. Get there as soon as we can.
Are you the one who contacted me? Do you know Sirius? You said you knew the reason why he's acting so strange. What the... Wait a second. You're from Kestrel, aren't you?
Alkaid!
Haseo,
Try to hang on.
What? What is this? My character is fading. No! My consciousness is fading.
No.
Haseo?
No. Alkaid, don't go! I don't want to lose any more friends. Not ever again.
Haseo.
Please, don't go! Alkaid, I'm begging you!
Don't cry. Boys don't cry.
Now don't you cry. Boys don't cry, do they? Stand tall and proud. Haseo. Find entrance. He'll take over for me.
Alkaid, you...
I said, don't cry. You're a strong man.
Alkaid! Ah!